What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Lumsden Motorsports Garage. I'm Wade Lumsden, and today it's been about a week since the Vegas race, and I still have not gotten the car unloaded. So we're going to be getting the car unloaded. I also got to clean up a lot of the chaos that was in here that I left behind because I left in such a hurry. So today is going to be a major cleanup day, but I then realized that, so right now it's Sunday, the 30th, and I have to be in Vegas on the 9th, so I've got like a whopping, I'm out of time. I'm almost out of time, so yeah, we're going to get stuff cleaned up and start rocking and rolling on this car. So let's get to work. Okay. So I just discovered something that's not too pretty. Push the car out of the trailer. It's getting ready to fire it up so I can drive it up into my driveway. Reached in, hit the starter button, and it just spun. All it did was spin. And I was like, oh, well, that sucks. Okay. Maybe I lost some teeth on the on the flywheel or the Flexplate, because this one runs a Flexplate. And then I get down here and I start looking. I'm curious if you guys can see it right in there. Let me get really close here. You see that? That is a chunk of the Flexplate. That's no good. Okay, so I'm gonna need to, wow, that's really no good. I'm curious what damage that caused. Jesus. This is why we run safety stuff, because if that would have blown apart and just gone through a bell housing, come through the car, could have killed somebody, dang, that's ugly. All right, I guess I'm going to use the quad to pull it back, and then try to get it pushed into the driveway here, so I can start cleaning it, and then I can start digging into that issue. But that's not good. That is, yeah, that's kind of scary. I got so many thoughts going through my head right now. Oh, okay. I'm going to not panic. I'm just going to get there, get it inside, get it cleaned off so I can really start getting a look at it. Hopefully our Vegas trip dreams are not dashed, so we'll see, fingers crossed. Okay, got it up in the garage, or up on the driveway. Haven't cleaned anything yet. It's always a pain in the butt doing it by myself. Gotta push and pull it with the quad, go a foot or so at a time, and then turn the steering wheel a foot or so at a time, turn the steering wheel, all of that happy stuff. Oh, and I think we pushed up and damaged our wing and stuff here, and bent some stuff back here, trying to get it up in the garage by myself. That's usually what happens. But I wanted to get a closer look here. When I first came in and got under here and I was looking, I saw this right here. Okay, and I just assumed that this thing right here was a chunk of like belt that caught onto my car, but it's not. It's stuck into the frame. Let's see if I can give you a good look. Yeah, stuck into the frame. it's in there. And then up here we look and you can see a remnant of a flywheel, which is no bueno. All right, sorry, battery died there, but so yeah, that's no bueno. That chunk that's literally stuck in the chassis. And then we have lots of flywheel chunk back here, sticking out of the bell housing. That is no good. So hopefully we didn't lose an oil pan. You know, there's lots of things to look at. Right now I'm getting the hose out. We're gonna clean up as much as we possibly can here, and start tearing stuff apart. We're gonna have to see what we can do. So dang, man. I guess it's true. If it wasn't for bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all. So all right, time to clean up. Alrighty, car's in the garage and up in the air, and we are able to kind of look and see what's going on here. I have not looked up into that hole yet to see what that rest of that looks like, but I know the transmission stuff's coming off, so I'm gonna disconnect my shift linkage at the transmission, gotta unhook my clutch line, take my drive line out back there, slide that out, and then the 4 bolts, these 2 and then the 2 on the other side, and slide that out, and then we will worry about getting the bell housing off to take a gander at everything, but not looking too promising right off the bat. I mean, bell housing is tweaked right there, and down there you can kind of see that point. So goal for right now is to just get everything torn off. Hopefully there's no other major damage, just so we can kind of assess and see what the heck's going on. Fingers crossed here.
Till I take my last breath, I wanna make a change. I got one life left, so
in here and see what we could see. At first glance, it doesn't look like the oil pan on the other side of this is messed up or anything. Bell housing is bad. That looks like all to be left. That and this chunk that is inside chassis. I don't know if I'm going to be able to just weasel. Ow. Ooh. Knocked my knuckles. Ow. So a chunk of the ring gear that put a ginormous hole right there in the chassis. That's fun. So it looks like I'm going to be able to take this bell housing off so far and just unbolt coupler there for the Bryn transmission, and then just a piece of flywheel. Looks like it's going to come off behind it. At first glance, it doesn't look like it wiped anything else out, but we'll get the bell housing bolts off. Boom, 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 around, and get it pulled out. Alright, well, looks like a piece of the flex plate still bolted on there. I'm not seeing any other like major damage or anything. I'm not seeing like a hole in the oil pan or completely effed up starter or anything like that. At least not right now. I literally just dropped this thing, so that thing is covered in oil on the back side, so most likely what's going to happen is I'm going to get that cleaned off so I can get a really good look at it. Probably have to put the car back on the ground, roll it out, and hit it with the pressure washer again or whatever. But yeah, check it out. That seems to be all that's left of that flywheel. Sorry, flex plate. It is a flex plate. You run a flex plate on these. Difference between a flywheel and a flex plate. Flex plate is what you use for an automatic transmission most of the time, or it is what you use for an automatic transmission. And a flywheel has the surface on it for clutches. So for a manual, but since the clutches are on the inside of my transmission, I don't need an actual flywheel. It is a flex plate that I run on my car. So yeah, this thing did take a little bit of damage. The bell housing being what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna get this cleaned off a little bit better. I don't know if I'm going to be able to reuse this bell housing or not with what damage it took. Decisions to be made, but that is our Sunday night for now. The only other thing I got to do is pull off that coupler there and pull the rest of the flywheel out. Make sure that nothing crazy is wrong with the crank or anything. I guess right there in the back, but that's gonna be it for now. Basically got it torn apart. We'll have to go look at the budget and for spare parts, because I know I don't have another bell housing, and I know I don't have another flex plate. So definitely gonna have to buy one, but we'll see if the budget allows it for before Vegas, which is again in like 10 days or something. So yeah, it is currently January 30th, and the 9th is when I would have to be in Vegas. So 10 days. All right, guys, all of that wonderful news. I guess we're gonna stop the video here. I'll go figure out what I'm gonna do about parts. Thanks for watching. Any questions, comments, concerns down below. If you'd have done something better, let me know. If you got some ideas, let me know. And thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you next video. Peace.